Hello, junkies. Horror Junkies 509. Kyle 13th coming at you again today, you guys. And as you can see, we got ourselves a special guest. I mean, you guys definitely know her. You've known her as Angelina. You know her as the wife. You've also seen her as Diva de los Muertos. But, you know, since we're going over October today, you guys, she wanted to come in and join in the fun.
Hey!
So welcome, Angelina, right back to
What's up, y'all?
the horror spot.
¿Qué onda, mi raza? Woo!
All right, you guys. So honestly, this is going to be kind of a packed little episode, you guys, because honestly, I'm sorry I've been gone for the last couple of days, but honestly, you know, I'm still catching my breath. Angelina's still catching her breath. October is an absolute wild month for us, not just because of October. You know, we even added a con to it this year and a concert. So a busy, packed month, and we added a lot of craziness already. So, you know, it's been a wild one, but we're ready to kind of take a break a little bit and, you know, reflect on everything, you guys. And so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to be talking about our October.
Our October. Awesome.
It was phenomenal, just to say the least. And we got a lot to go over.
Thank you, Kyle the 13th, for having me on your show.
Of course, I can't. I'm so happy to have you here, my sweetheart. All right, you guys. So, I mean, why is October so busy for us, you guys? Because honestly, even without Judas Priest, without the con, you know, it's already Halloween, you know? So I really try to pump out my videos a lot more than normal. It's my birthday. It's our anniversary. It's Halloween. It's just, you know, it is a big packed month, and you know, we just didn't help ourselves by adding a few more things, but
worth it.
It was definitely
So
worth it, you guys. So
oh my gosh,
we're kind of gonna just go through everything and just talk about it, reflect a little bit. I hope you guys will join us. We got a lot of great stuff to show you that we got from the convention, and so this is really gonna be kind of cool. I'm gonna be showing some video and some pictures of the con, and it's gonna be really cool. So I hope you guys will stick with us.
And we're gonna kind of go in order, you know, breaking down the month.
We got notes.
Yeah.
Because we will forget. But, you know, we were talking about this before we started filming, and we want to go ahead and talk about this now to make sure that we don't forget. But, you know, we do want to say our memoriam to Tony Todd. Really crazy story. At the con we went to this in October, he was supposed to be there.
He was.
And now, you know, beginning of October or November, we just found out he passed away. And, you know, this isn't actually the first time this kind of situation happened to me and Angelina. We were supposed to meet George A. Romero at Crypticon one year, and, you know, that was just the year that he ended up passing away. And so, you know, it's just really sad. And, you know, the one thing that's going to always kind of be a burden on me is that we had a chance to meet Tony Todd at the very first Crypticon we ever went to.
Damn it.
And it was, I wasn't in the same place I am now. You know, I couldn't afford everything. You know, all my money kind of went to Tony Todd, or to Kane Hodder. And so I didn't have the money to meet Tony Todd. And so I was really looking forward to this opportunity to get to meet him. And, you know, now I didn't get to. So I understand that cons are expensive, you guys. But, you know, you got to think, you know, you don't know when the last time is you're going to get to see these people. So
some of these older cats, like, you know.
And Tony Todd was only 69, you guys.
I don't
and so
think he
like
was that old, really.
No,
but...
so he was 69 years old. So, you know, he was kind of younger, but you never know. You don't know everyone's personal life. But, you know, this goes out to Tony Todd, our Candyman, you know, everything. You know, we know him from Hatchet. We know him from Final Destination. We know him from Wishmaster. You know, everything he was in, he was phenomenal. And so we want to give a shout out to Tony Todd and his family. And, you know, it sucks that we lost him, but, you know, we enjoyed him while we had him, I would say.
He left us with some good stuff.
Absolutely.
He really did. Some phenomenal stuff. Candyman, I'm sorry. There just won't. I mean, I like the new one, but there will just never be another, you know, Tony Todd.
And no one can say Helen like him. No matter how hard I try, I can't do it. But you know, respect to him, so for sure. But, you know, we wanted to go ahead and do that because, like, I have a feeling I didn't have that on my notes, but I would have forgotten about it. But to get right into the first thing, you guys, first thing we did in October was Judas Priest.
Woo!
We went and saw Judas Priest, the band, live in concert. It was phenomenal. Their opening band, Sabaton. I don't listen to them, Sabaton. I don't listen to them much, but they were phenomenal as well. And so overall, a really great concert. I'll show some clips in between here and stuff like that, but obviously I can't have the music playing because I'll get flagged.
And that guy's like Swedish. I think
they're
Sweden
band.
I can tell you had an accent. I was like, oh.
And apparently had a Hello Kitty guitar. I was just watching Angelina because she was probably gonna sneak up on stage and try and steal it. So we had to worry about that. But the concert was phenomenal.
Tell my business, Bobby.
Rob Halford is over 70 years old. He's in his 70s, and he still sounded phenomenal.
Shit.
We definitely heard some people.
Notes.
Oh, yeah. So hearing some people afterwards were like, oh, he was really winded. What do you expect? I mean, he still sounds good, though. You know, listen to all the singers that we have now that don't sound good at all.
He's in his 70s, okay? And the night before, he performed in, I believe, Seattle, huh? Is that right? Or Tacoma?
So. Mm-hmm.
One of those places. Anyways, he was on the other side of the state, you know, on the other side of the mountains. I mean, this guy was badass. Those people that were talking about being winded, I'm like, oh, hell no. I'd like to see you do better. Shut your mouth. Shut your filthy mouth. He was amazing. And he came out on his bike at the end. Like, it was sick. And he had his change of wardrobe.
A new jacket every song.
Oh, dude. And he was just rocking it.
It is a showman band, and they are phenomenal. They sounded great. And, you know, him being winded after singing Painkiller. If you guys don't know the song, listen to it. It wears out everybody. And I get winded from going up the stairs. So.
And I want to say he gave us like an hour and a half.
Oh, yeah.
Straight.
If not longer.
Easy. Yeah, so.
So, if you guys are ever questioning about if you need to go see Judas Priest live, recommended.
Yes.
Without a doubt.
And be ready for your brain and, you know, all that stuff to be melted. Because. He's that good.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. So the next up thing in our October festivities was my birthday. We didn't do much for the birthday this year just because a lot of it was going to be kind of for the con, and so you know we saved the money for that because if you ever been to a con, you definitely need as much money as you possibly can get. So, you know, what we did, Angelina took me out to dinner, one of my favorite restaurants in town, and then she also took me to Spirit, and she bought me the new Trick or Treat Sam posable statue and stuff like that. So there will be a review of this coming very soon. So it's actually pretty wicked. I'm pretty happy to get this. So I can't wait to share that with you. So be looking forward to that.
I had to get him at least one gift on his birthday.
She spoils me no matter what.
I knew we were going to the con and we'd spend lots of money there, but you gotta have at least one thing on your birthday.
Absolutely.
It's against the rules not to have at least one gift on
I'm
your birthday.
so glad it's against the rules because I would have been bummed out probably. I would have been like, it's fine, but Something would have been nice. just a tear, a blood tear.
Yeah, it's just like when it's my birthday, it's against the rules if I don't have at least 5 gifts.
You mean 5 birthdays?
1 every weekend
Yep.
in May. And 2 on Memorial Day because it's a holiday on my weekend.
I understand. All right, guys. So next up, we did a trunk or treat. This is something that my work does every single year. I work in a very small town, so when stuff like this happens, it's really kind of good for the community to come out and like do something nice. And so we were out there, we're dressed up, we decorated our cars.
I was dressed up as Sam.
And I was Jacob Adkins from Candy Corn, but we'll show some pictures kind of intermittently, so you'll get to see it.
Yeah.
I decorated my truck as kind of like a haunted pumpkin patch, and then I had my skeleton with the pickaxe and a pumpkin mask on, so he was like a pumpkin demon escaping from hell, and the chains were trying to pull him back down. And like people were like, my boss was like, so you don't just decorate your car, you have like a story to it. It's like, so people are still getting used to just how crazy and weird and out in love with horror I am.
I feel like being creative is A-okay.
Absolutely.
Like, if these people can't get on board, it's not my fault that they're boring and basic.
Mm-hmm. And I loved it because I had my DeWalt speaker and I was just bumping Halloween music all night long. And
Until I got there and I'm like, play La Chona!
Yeah.
La Chona!
I had a request and so I had to fulfill it. So you'll get to see some of those pictures as we go forward, you guys. But now let's get to the meat and potatoes of this thing. The convention, you guys. I can't wait to talk about this. Because Horicon, Washington State Horicon, this is the first year it's ever happened. And so I'm really hoping that this is going to be a yearly thing because we're going to be there. And so if you want to see it, this is the little Horicon tag I got. So there's the logo. It was done by Elvira. And we went Friday and Saturday. We weren't able to make it Sunday because we had to get back home and get ready for work and stuff like that. But Angelina actually had an awesome sweater with the logo on it. She should have worn it, but we didn't think about it.
He just mentions it right now. Really?
I know.
Wow.
As if I couldn't. You think I'd plan this better?
Y'all, I think Kyle did that on purpose because he's jelly that he didn't get one. So he's like, I don't want to wear it in my video.
It's true. And like, she even made me try it on at the hotel and we found out that it fit. And then we found out she ended up getting the last one in even near my size. So it is what it is. She's got that. I got my lanyard, and we got some other cool stuff too. So honestly, we're gonna break this down day by day, if that sounds pretty good to you.
Sounds good to me.
So we got there Friday. We checked into our hotel and we pretty much got to the con as soon as we could. Like
go!
It was traffic, looking for my chapstick, kind of thing. But we got there, and so we kind of were able to get Friday because if you ever go to a con and it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing, always make sure you go Friday, you guys, because it is the easiest day. You can probably have the lay of the land, get through all the celebrities you want to meet real quick, and then if do that on Friday and then Saturday when it's super, super busy, that's when you can go look at all the, the stores and stuff like that and everything that things are selling.
No, Friday for sure, you guys. Because people are still working, like especially the local people, or they just, they go one day. So Fridays are usually the most chill, and you can like probably meet everybody you want to meet that day. Usually, so best time to go would be a Friday if it's the first day. It's a weekday.
Yeah.
But Saturday, watch the fuck out. Like there's so many people.
It was
like don't touch me.
And like this is the first year of this con, so I think it's only gonna get bigger from here. And it's in a really great. It was in the Puyallup Fairgrounds.
It was
big sized area, so they could do
nice.
so much with it.
Absolutely.
This place also does a summer con, which we're definitely on the checkout. I think.
Yeah. Found out that Charlie Hunnam was there this past summer.
We missed him.
Damn it. So.
Yeah, you guys. So we're going to go kind of talk about, the guests we met. Then you'll see what we had them sign and stuff like that. And then we'll show the pictures. And so this will be kind of a good fun part of it. So first things first, on Friday, we met Derek Mears.
My God. That's so cute.
That is Jason that played Jason in the remake for Friday the 13th. And he is an absolute fan. Like, I think he was just Twitter-pated sitting next to Kane Hodder.
He really was. It was so stinking cute.
And, like, when you see the picture, like, you can see the kind of big, goofy smile that he had because he was actually having a blast. Like, he doesn't consider himself a celebrity. He's just a fan as well.
He's there as a fan as well. Oh, he was so great. He's like, I love your energy. And I'm like, ooh. you know about energy. Like, he was just a doll. He was super excited and pumped. He was like, he was like us. Like, we were pumped to meet him. He was pumped to be there. It was awesome.
It's so cool. Whenever I start meeting stars, like, I always get so, like, I'm going to talk about this and talk about that, and then I get too excited and I forget everything, and then I'm just like, hi.
And then Angelina, ooh, I like your shoes.
And that truly did happen. But so after that, here in a bit, we'll show you the picture of that. But I did have Derek Mears sign my Friday the 13th poster. So I'm working on getting this signed by as many Friday the 13th casts as I can. So he is right here, if you want to get a good look at that. Yeah, the ring of light is kind of messing with me, but we definitely got him on there. And now we'll show you the picture.
The pictures are awesome. I love it.
All right, you guys. So the next, right after Derek Mears, because he was right next to him, we actually got to meet Kane Hodder again, you guys. And I tell you, if you ever go to a con, I don't care if you're not a big Friday 13th fan, you need to meet Kane. This guy is an absolute blast every single time we've met him. And
such
even
a cutie.
Standing in his line, he's absolutely just fun. He's cracking jokes, having a good time. Just for example, like we were just about to get up and someone pulled out a flip phone to take a picture of it, and he's grabbing it, and he's like, what the hell is this? And he goes over to Derek and he's like, hey Derek, we got your phone here. And like, so it was just kind of funny. And I think it was the same phone that we actually have for our mother-in-law, my mother-in-law, which I thought was kind of funny.
And wasn't he gonna write something on Derek's autograph?
Oh, because Derek forgot to write to Kyle, because I always get stuff personalized because this is for me. I'm not selling this. But he was like, nah, I better not. But yeah, like he was, the very first time we ever met him, he asked Angelina how you spell judgment. And she spelled it right. But this time he asked us, how do you spell pterodactyl?
All right. I was like...
And I said, all I know is it starts with a P. No, I'm not a speller, guys.
I didn't know it started with a P. Like...
Power Rangers.
Wow.
Yeah, you never thought it would...
Let me guess. Black Ranger?
Well, not he. I mean, that's my boy, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. You're the Black Ranger.
Yeah. I was gonna say I can't be the Pink Ranger. All right, you guys, and we did get Kane Hodder to sign the poster as well. He is right here, and so it's cool because he signed Kyle, Kane Hodder, Jason 7, 8, 9, and X. And so just to make sure that so we got Derek Mears right here and Kane Hodder right here. And if you haven't seen this poster before, I also have Harry Manfredini on here. He's the guy who made all the music for the Friday 13th movies. We got Adrian King, Alice from 1 and 2. Yes. We got CJ Graham, who's Jason from Part 6. And then we also have Amy Steele, Ginny from Part 2. So really starting to get a lot of cool people on this poster, and I can't wait to continue that.
Ginny.
It's my pride and joy, and I can't wait to hang it back upstairs right where it belongs.
Honey.
Yeah, hi. All right, you guys. So next up, this is the big one for Angelina. Like I said, this was a big one because it's our anniversary. And so this was kind of the part that made Angelina really want to do this. She was able to meet Lou Diamond Phillips.
I was waiting, you guys, because he wasn't at his booth when we got there. The lady was all like, oh, he's having dinner or snack or some shit. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, we're waiting. But let me see if we can see the gold. He signed it here. And he wrote Angelina Blessings. And then Lou Diamond Phillips. And then he's like, the stars belong to the sky, right? Oh, my God. It was so awesome. I was like, para baila la bamba.
Oh, my God. She did it 500 times.
Oh, my God, you guys.
Let's see if we can get a good shot of the whole poster.
See if we can get it better.
There you go. So it's a good La Bamba poster, and I think the signing in gold is just fire. Like, it looks so good.
It does.
Leading up to the whole con, we were like, we got to get it in silver, and then we weren't paying attention because we were all Twitter-pated and whatnot, and he signed it in gold, and it just looks great. So
it does. It
we're
looks
excited
fabulous.
about that.
I love it. And then, of course, I am a big Young Guns fan, and of course, or you might not know, but anyways, Lou Diamond Phillips is also in this movie.
Yup.
And I'm a big Billy the Kid fan, and so I was able to get him to sign this as well.
So
he's
we got
right
a nice
here between
Young Guns
Emilio
poster here.
and his brother. This guy, oh my gosh, I was so upset. Kiefer Sutherland, he canceled like last minute, and we're like, we totally had this poster ready and Lost Boys, and nada. I was like,
It didn't happen for us this time.
Poop. So, but anyways, I'm super stoked that I got this.
You can see that. He signed it in black this time.
Yes. And
but it looks great.
Hopefully I'll be able to get Kiefer's, I don't know when they'll do another con this summer coming up, or
so they're talking
October.
About they're trying to get Kiefer to come to another one of their shows, which we're hoping is SummerCon, because I did. Oh, okay.
It's me. It's in my pocket.
I'm tripping. Okay, so because I have a blank Lost Boys poster because Kiefer Sutherland was supposed to be there, Jason Patrick was supposed to be there, and those two canceled. They had the other two vampires there, one of the punk vampires and then Laddie. But we had to be very cautious with our money, so I wasn't able to get those two guys. And, you know, they were kind of the same price as some of the bigger stars. Like, I don't know these guys that well, so I just made the decision to, you know, just hold on to the poster, keep it blank until I can get Kiefer and Jason Patrick. And I'm sure Jason Patrick's just running wild since he was in Terrifier 3, because that movie is just running wild anyway. But, you know, so that was kind of the big deal for Angelina, was meeting Lou Diamond Phillips, and he was an absolute doll to her.
Oh my
even
God.
The family before us, he was playing with the baby. Like, what a humble guy.
Super humble.
So even he's done horror, but he's not a huge horror actor, I would say, but I would still say he's definitely worth meeting.
He even complimented my nails. He's like, wow, I love your nails. I was like, I do myself. He's like, really? Like, he was just really humble. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
Just down to earth, real, you know, personable. Oh, he was awesome. So awesome. I met him again. I got in his line again.
Oh, yeah. She I think she was trying to meet him every single day we were there. And she did. I mean, she went and talked to him because the first day he had a couple books on his table. Second day she was going to try and go get one, but they were
sold out.
Gonzo.
Damn it.
But we'll make sure we get one for you.
Live and learn, people. Live and learn.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right. So for the last thing we did on Friday is I was able to go meet the one, the only Nick Castle. That is the original Michael Myers. And so I was able to get this original Halloween poster signed by him. I tried to get him to personalize it, but he couldn't quite hear me. And I wasn't about to be rude to the shape. And so he did sign it, Nick Castle, the shape. And I cannot wait to get this framed and posted up in my upstairs living room.
He was super cute too. Like, Kyle comes up, he's like, hi. And I said hello too, but he only said hi to Kyle. I was like, hey, what about me? I'm here too. And he just starts giggling. Like, he had a good time. He was having a great time. And that's when, you know, they're there for the fans, like, you know, to please and have a good time. It was just awesome. Nick Castle was super sweet.
Yeah, it's one of those things, like, I hear, like, you know, some celebrities, they might have a bad day and they might be jerks, but I haven't had that currently. And so, I mean, if the day comes, it happens. Like, you know, it's not going to be a big deal to me, but, you know, it's always something I worry about.
I always carry tissue just in case this happens.
Yeah,
I'm going to need it for
just in case for me.
You know.
All right, guys. So that is a wrap up on Friday for what we did. Do you want to go over your Legos now, or do you want to go over them later? Later. Okay. So we got a little something else coming up a little bit later. That was something cool for Angelina. All right, guys. So we're gonna go into Saturday. So Saturday was the day of our actual anniversary, and so, you know, that night after was it after Friday?
It was Friday night.
We went out to eat on Friday night, and so we went to one of our favorite Vietnamese pho places because we absolutely love pho. Then we took Angelina to the casino, and this casino has a giant ice cream scoop. Like, you get one scoop, and it's just the biggest thing ever. So, you know, she was gambling, I was eating ice cream and watching YouTube, and
I came up $300. So hey, it wasn't a lot, but shoot, $300 I did not have.
Definitely.
So
not
walked
bad.
away with $300 winnings.
Yes,
Yeah,
love
good
it.
time.
So, you know, that was kind of like our the other part of our anniversary. So we went out to eat. You know, we did the gambling and stuff like that, and then we kind of called it a night. But going in Saturday, you know, Friday we're not going to meet David Arquette. You know, it's fine. We don't need to meet him. But we were sitting over by his table, and, like, I guess Angelina just kind of heard his voice.
You guys, I heard him, and I just was like, oh my God, it's Dewey. I was like, we got to meet Dewey. We got to meet him. So everything changed. I'm like, we got to get David Arquette. And so we got to meet him on Saturday. Because Friday, I don't know what happened, but we weren't able to meet him. But anyway, Saturday came and we met him just fine. Super adorable. Dude, he talks like he talks in the movie. He's kind of a shyer guy, like Dewey when he's talking with Gail, because he's all, you know, and
like, I felt like he was like, I'm 25 years old. I was 24 for a whole year.
Right. He was adorable, and, you know, he was good about taking pictures and just super friendly. Just a little bit on the quieter, shy side, but still stinking cute.
Very
and
cool.
just when I heard him, I was like, gotta meet him. Dewey, gotta meet him. Like, it just took me back to Scream, and I'm just like, I love Dewey. I can't believe I was thinking about not meeting him.
Right.
So.
And so this is actually the first autograph that me and Angelina have ever done this before. So we actually got it. It says to Kyle and Angelina. So we got our both of our names on it, and it says to Kyle and Angelina, David Arquette, Dewey. And so we got it on this Scream mini poster. We were thinking about potentially getting some of the other Scream characters that were there, but, you know, we were looking at the money, and it wasn't going as far as we wanted it to. But, you know, we definitely got Dewey, David Arquette, and how could you go wrong with that? So
yeah.
he was really awesome.
He was so cute. I loved him. If you guys ever get a chance, definitely meet him. He was good people, for sure. And I was like, hey, are you hanging out with Lou Diamond? Because he was, like, right behind Lou Diamond. I'm like, did I even hang out? And it's like, yeah, I've been a couple times. Like, oh, yeah. It was adorable.
And so this next part, this happened after we met David Arquette. We were kind of just wandering around. And I heard that, one of my subscribers, one of my fellow YouTubers was actually going to be at the con. And, you know, we were hoping to, you know, see each other and meet and, you know, say what's up and stuff like that. And so we were able to do that. And so Steve from Retro Analog Entertainment YouTube channel, if you guys haven't checked him out, check him out. I'll put his YouTube channel in the description, so definitely go check him out. He's got a lot of great videos. And so Steve, Retro Analog Entertainment, he came by, and, you know, he was in line for Kane Hodder. He was there with his wife. And so the wife stayed in line, and he came.
Spotted you. He said, he's like, my wife spotted. He's like, that's Kyle.
And so I was flushed because this is the first time this has ever happened. So it was really cool to meet you, man. And you know, I'm so glad you came and said hi. I'm glad we got a picture. I'll show you guys the picture here in a little bit. But very cool, very flattering, and you know, appreciated you. And you were, as far as having my first experience, you know, you were the best, man. So very cool, and hope you're doing well.
Yeah. Take it easy, Steve. It was nice to meet you, man.
All right, you guys. So now it's a little bit story time. So after this, we were just waiting for Michael Ironside to come back.
Oh, yeah. He was.
And so, you know, we're taking a stroll around, and we are towards one of the back doors by the celebrities, and we see Kane Hodder coming back.
He pulled up on one of those golf carts.
Yep, because they gave him a golf cart to drive around and stuff like that. And so he was just coming back, going back to his table, and he was walking in the back door.
And Angelina was being Angelina.
Yeah,
and
this is true.
Sees him and is like, hey, cutie. And then he looks at me and he looks at Kyle. And so
I'm minding my own business because, like, I meet stars and I get all flustered. So I'm just like walking, acting like I didn't see him kind of thing. And then I see her, hey! And I turn around and we're face to face. I really wish Angelina would have been able to get this film face to face. And he said, you didn't call me cutie. And I was like, goodness, no, it was her. She did it. And he's like, why didn't you? And I was like, so it really caught me off guard. I was like, I'm sorry, cutie. So it's official. I've called Kane Hodder cutie, and like it always makes me wonder. It's like, how far could I have gone with this?
Right, like
smack him on the butt. What should I do?
Like, what's up, hot stuff? Or something I mean, like
so
that, you know?
It's official. I called Kane Hodder cutie, and last thing I needed to do is being decked by Jason. So even that would be a pretty good story too. But you know, it's official. I called Kane Hodder cutie, and he requested it. So that's my story with Kane.
Like a lot. But it was so funny. Like, I felt like it was Jason versus Freddy. Like, they were just face to face.
It was Jason versus Jason. Because I'm actually, right there with Kane Hodder. I was kind of surprised about it.
But it just happened so quick. Like, it wasn't enough time. Like, but I wish I could have got my phone. I would have loved to have got
what
that
a wonderful guy.
A little video. Yeah.
I don't think I can go to 300 cons, and if he's there, I'll probably meet him every time. Like, I might not have him sign something every time, but I'm definitely going to go meet Kane.
Say what's up.
Yeah, for sure.
I do not blame you.
All right, you guys. So the last person we met on Saturday was Michael Ironside, you guys. I was really, really excited to meet him. You guys know him from a ton of movies. He's been in Top Gun, Highlander. The thing I was most excited, Scanners, of course. The thing I was most excited to talk to him about was Visiting Hours. Because that is one of my favorite slasher movies because it takes place in a hospital. But I'm sad to say that he didn't have any 8x10s of Visiting Hours, which really bummed me out.
Right, and that was an amazing movie. Like, I really enjoyed it when I first saw it. And we mentioned that to him, and he said that is the darkest role he has ever played. And he said that he he was with some people in a prison, right? Like a maximum security
like
prison.
he went there to kind of find his character with these people, like he was like describing some of these people,
killers,
and like apparently like I guess one of the guys he was hanging out with, like I guess his parents caught him like masturbating, and so they threw boiling water on his unmentionable areas, and so like this, and then I guess one other guy actually cut his off. And stuff like that. So these are the people he's dealing with, trying to get inspiration for his character. And so when you watch that character, it's the sickest he's ever been. And
I'd say he walked away, pretty good, because he nails that damn role. Like, for sure. He's in it.
Highly recommended if you have not seen it. It's on DVD, and Shout Factory also has a Blu-ray of it with Bad Dreams. I don't really like Bad Dreams that much, but Visiting Hours is amazing. But we did. This is our second autograph. Funny story about this one says, so in Angelina's culture, the guy's name goes first. So I was saying, like, sign it to Kyle and Angelina. And I guess Michael Ironside says the girl's name goes first. And so I wasn't going to argue with Michael Ironside in any way, shape, or form.
No way, man.
And so it does say to Angelina and Kyle, Michael Ironside. And so we did get a picture from Scanners. But this was kind of like, one of the movies I've actually seen. Obviously, I've seen Top Gun. But, I wanted to keep it horror. So I went ahead and got Scanners. I can't wait to get this framed up and hung up in the room like it should be.
Should be, along with your others.
Mm-hmm. But Michael Ironside, just another awesome guy. Standing in his line and him cracking jokes with the other fans and stuff like that.
Being a little dirty.
So like it was funny because like it was the couple before us, and so he's like they're like taking a picture, and the girl's like put her hand on his tummy, and he's like, yes, help me look skinny, and so then she helped put it on his tummy, and he's like, oh, lower. And so he's a dirty little old man, and I just love it. I just absolutely loved my interaction with him, and the fact he talked to us like about his character in Visiting Hours was just so cool. Like he took the time to talk to everybody, and he was just so great. And then his handler Kevin was absolutely hilarious. Like the guy you talk about, you exchange money and stuff like that, was an absolute riot. So you'll probably see a picture of Kevin as well.
Because he took a picture of himself with our phone. So
yeah, so it's like picture of Kevin and then pictures of us with Michael Ironside, and like he even humored Angelina with doing like a little cute kissy lips photo. Mm-hmm. But what a wonderful guy. If you guys have the time, I recommend it.
Yeah, I love seeing them have fun. Mm-hmm. Like, to me, that means they enjoy the shit out of what they're doing. Like,
absolutely.
I'm with you still. I haven't had a grumpy encounter yet, but man, when they're like that, you can tell how much they enjoy it, and it makes that encounter so pleasant, so nice, and memorable. Things you can always, think back on and talk about. Remember that time? I mean, yeah.
Good times.
Good shit.
And that was pretty much the 2 days of our con, you guys. It was phenomenal. We got a lot of great stuff, and we got to meet, someone, from that's a viewer and fellow YouTuber. So very cool. It was just amazing.
Wait, but in there, I got some really cool Legos, you guys. Like, I don't know if Kyle's ever mentioned, I'm a Lego floozy. Like, I love Legos. I have a whole room. It's called Legolandia. It's dedicated to all my Legos. Like, I mean,
so
I have everything.
You want me to hand these to you, hon,
or? Sure.
Okay. I just want to go one by one.
Yep. First, I got Michael. I don't know if you can see him. Michael. And then I got, who knows who this is? Of course it's Jack Torrance. Yes, I love him. Super cute. And I got Freddie. Oh yeah, I had to get Freddie. Of course I had to get Freddie. Are you kidding me? Here we go. Wait, did you see his little glove? Yeah. Okay. And then we have Chucky.
Maybe if you do lists, it might, I don't know, it might come up a little better. I don't know. When it helps when I do reviews, but.
And then of course we have Jason with his machete. You see the machete? That's so cool. And Leatherface. What's for dinner? Whose face am I wearing? Whose belly button am I gonna have in my soup? I just love these guys. They're so cool. Especially because I love Legos so much. And when I saw these, I was like, oh.
I kind of wish I would have gotten myself a set.
Mine. Yeah, Kyle was a little jelly when I put these together. It's true. Because they're not put together when you get them. They're like in a little bag. Anyways, here's Pennywise. They all float. And then, let me see if this is Ghostface. I hope you guys can see that. Yeah, super cool. With his little Cuchillo. And then, of course, we have to have Pinhead. I was super stoked that they had these there. I was like, what the heck? I lost my damn mind when I saw
Tell them
them.
about the prices.
Oh, God. They were, I think, $5 each, or you got 5 for $20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I got 5 for $20. And then I went back and got 5 more, and the guy was like, dude, if you want, I'll give you 2 more for free. And I was like, hell yeah, I'll take 2 more for free. And then this is my guy, the Crow. I thought that was pretty badass. I was like, I'll take it. I like the Crow. More on the fun side, but he's still a ghosty. It's the Stay Puffed Marshmallow guy from Ghostbusters.
And you can do these two together.
I know. And then we have Deagle. And, oh, damn it. He came off his thingy. Put him back on there, would ya? Deagle. Stripe, right? You gotta have Stripe. He's so cool. And then, of course, his maker. Gizmo. Yeah, they're so cool. I just freaking love them.
Yeah, no, so if you guys definitely go to that con, like, definitely check out the, because I think this company's probably going to be at every one of the cons, which is pretty wicked. And so one thing I was finally able to get myself a nice little horror water cup. And so as you spin it, it's kind of like Loteria pictures, but with killers. So we got Michael Myers, the slasher, Jason the camper, we got Ghostface as Ghostface, and then we got Leatherface as the butcher. And then down here, we even have more characters, just without, like, name brands and stuff like that. So, you know, we got them all. We got Jigsaw, we got Chucky, Sam, Freddy, we got, you know, Terrifier, Art the Clown, we got Pinhead, and then all the characters are
You can almost even, like, interpret them as, like, tarot cards. Like,
yeah,
it's pretty cool.
So that was a little knick-knacky thing that I was able to get, even outside of all my... I would love to have bought a lot more stuff, but... money doesn't grow on trees.
And everything was expensive.
Yeah.
Like, big time. So.
All right, you guys. So, biggest thing is, probably, we're going to just talk about Halloween real quick. And then at the end of this, we're going to show a bunch of video of everything I recorded while we're at the con. So, if you guys want to stick around and check it out. Awesome, you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed this so far. So, Halloween, you know, the day that we wait for. You guys already know that we were watching horror movies throughout the entire year. And so, or the entire season, you know, we really pumped it up and cranked it up to 10. You know, Angelina's mom is actually living with us right now. And so she's probably like, do you guys ever watch anything without people getting murdered? She hasn't said it, but sometimes I know what she's thinking.
Right. She can just tell you with the look on her face.
Yes, but Halloween, you guys, we were dressed up, handing out candy. I was dressed as Ghostface. Angelina was...
I was the party girl emoji.
So, you know, we're having fun. We actually had some of the best turnout of trick-or-treaters we ever had.
And they were so cute, you guys. Oh, my gosh.
And so we'll show you some pictures of me in our costumes and stuff like that.
We had family come over.
With the family and stuff like that. So it was a great time.
Family.
October was an absolute blast of a month, even though it was absolute chaos the entire time. But in a fun chaos, you know, not a bad thing.
Right.
But you guys, there's lots of stuff coming up, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know down in the comments what you think, and because you know, every time I do a con, I always try to do a wrap-up video, and let me know what's your favorite thing about the convention that we got. Who's your favorite celebrity that we met? Tell us if you guys have met some of these celebrities or not, and if you guys have a funny story, down in the comments, you guys.
Right,
much appreciated.
We'd love to hear about it, guys.
And Steve from Retro Analog Entertainment, great to meet you, man. Super psyched about that. So that's gonna do it for us. Horror Junkies 509, Kyle 13 signing out. Just until next time, you guys already know it. We've been sentenced to life. We are horror lifers. And you guys have a killer day, and I hope you guys had a killer October. I hope you guys are rock and rolling in November and stuff like that. How many times are you going to watch the new Thanksgiving movie this year? I think we're probably watching a lot.
I watch it a lot.
Yeah, we love it. What can we say? I'm ready for the sequel already, and it's not coming near. But I did get this for my birthday from Angelina's sister, so I will be reviewing the John Carver action figure, so coming soon. And I got a few other surprises, so
that's really good.
Make sure you stay tuned and come on back.
Yeah.
Have a killer day, and stay bloody, my friends. food court.